Alright, hello YouTube and Twitch. Tomias here, and today this is my last video in this series for today until I think global launch. I just want to showcase what content are already available in the Japanese server, and hopefully they'll come to the global release sooner than later. But I just want to tell you how much I've been enjoying this game, and mostly it's due to the amount of content and interactions between players, and how easy it is to get units you want and level them up. So I'll just start by going through kind of the interface. So you have your energy here, your friendship points, which you get every time you use your friend's units, your gold, and your gems. You actually do get a lot of gems from just clearing story and from events. So it's always nice to see as a free-to-play player. This is kind of their notice system where you kind of see all the updates and their events page. This is their reward system. So again, you have your dailies, your weekly challenges, your monthly challenges, and just main quest from completing various tasks in game. And here is you get rewards for just being online for every 10 minutes, and I think you can claim up to 6. And here is your kind of beginner's quest, which gives really nice rewards as you progress through the story. So the game is kind of trying to guide you through all the stuff. And again, we have the banners, which usually are telling you what you can buy. So like, let's say for this is 300 premium currency to buy lots of good fodders. So if you're a whale and you hope to spend, you can get really far ahead fast, right? You have a bigger pool of units to play around with. You can level them up fast. But as a free-to-play player, you don't need that many fodders if you have a core team that you're working towards to. And again, here you have the events. So right now we have a new unit called Carly, and you farm PvE events to get emblems, which you can use to get a draw and have a chance to get shards. So right now I think I'm at about 100 shards. Here I got 5. You need 200 to summon this super rare unit, and you don't have to spend a single cent for this. You just keep doing PvE content. The auto system is very intuitive, so you don't have to click multiple buttons. And yeah, I just got 6 shards, and I'll be able to draw more probably later when I do more PvE content. And here you have your purchase packs. So for $46 you get 1800 gems. This is used for a shop, 2 SSR select ticket, so you can just pick the SSR you want, and 1 Knight select ticket from either Black Knight or White Knight. So it's very generous with the purchase rewards and whatnot. And so that's the event section. Here 3 you have your dungeons. So in the dungeon section you have a variety of things you can challenge. You can challenge the event bosses, which if you beat them for the first time, you get the boss right away, the full summonable unit. And later on when you attempt again, you can get dupes or you can get shards depending on the content you're farming. And you can farm gold dungeons. So I autoed 6 minutes of gold dungeon yesterday and got about 1.3 million in 6 minutes of auto. And again, you can farm this is experience dungeons, you can farm talent potion dungeons, you can farm your gear dungeons, rune dungeons, and here is your fodder dungeon. So that's what I recommend everyone farm daily without a fail. So you can get really nice fodders to 6-star, quickly 6-star and limit break your units. And also there is co-op, live co-op in this, so you can put in 1 unit, or if you're the party leader, you can put in 1 unit plus 3 of your own team to do co-op with friends. And then we have the tower. So you just clear 15 stages and you get really nice rewards, fodders, gears, whatnot, gems. And here is kind of the boss challenge. So every think 2 days or 1 or 2 days you have a new boss to challenge where you compete on the leadership board. So you can see that my ranking was 475 for this boss, and you can compete on the leadership board. Sometimes they limit the units attribute you can use, so it's always a new challenge. And last but not least, you have guild dungeons. So in a guild you can push through a variety of dungeons. You just basically go through the outer ring and then inner ring, and then there's a dungeon boss you can fight. And this is a good way to kind of keep your guild active because there are various difficulties in the rings. So your weaker guild mates can do the weaker, fight the weaker units, and then your best members can fight the harder dungeons. And for PvP, you have Arena, which is you're fighting against an enemy defense that's controlled by AI, but you can do it auto or manual. So it's always going to be kind of a room for improvement if you do auto. And also every week you get bans and unit bonuses. So with bans, you just straight up cannot use the unit, and unit bonuses, you get extra points for having them on your team. So the meta is going to be changing every week. So that's what I found really cool compared to some of the other games I've played. And then you have guild versus guild. This one, you basically search for a guild that's relatively similar to your guild's level. You prep for it and then you fight. It's more of capture the flag right now, where you're fighting the monsters who's guarding the flag, and then the two guilds compete to see which how many flags they can hold the most at the end. I'll probably do another video on that, but I haven't been able to participate in more than I think 3 or 4 guild versus guild yet. So that's kind of the content. Of course, you have story just there for a lot of rewards when you complete them. And interestingly, you also have a kind of a village interface. I think this is one of the cooler features in this game. So you go to your village and you can upgrade your village, and it unlocks more cool things. So inside your village you have a lot of buildings. So this is your main village base where you can upgrade various parts. This is access to your guild. You can do it from within your village. And you can also select bounty hunting. So bounty hunting, if you finish all the bounty targets within a time period, you get additional gold. And here you have kind of a system where you can trade in 4 stars or 5 stars and use those talent potions, and then you can rebirth it into another unit of the same rarity. I've seen people use it for SSR, so they rebirth their kind of SSR to another SSR if they've got to do, but I haven't figured out how that works yet. And again, you have a kind of a roulette system which you can use friendship points for in the first roulette. And then your shop is here. Here you have a gold mine, which it generates gold every 3 hours. Here is you can summon a 4 to 5 star unit by using 300,000 gold. So again, it's good for fodders, right? And now we have a kind of a bingo system where you can use your friendship points to get really nice rewards. So let's say I open up all the bingo cards today, and we can take a look at what I get. So some nice gold gear, 5-star gear, summon. So just it doesn't feel like you're wasting all these friendship points because you'll be spending them a lot with these interesting gimmicks. So that's what I really like. And lastly, you have the event house, which you can exchange event shards. So let's say I can exchange medals I earned from just playing the PvE content with, let's say, SSR summon ticket or a 6-star fodder. So it really promotes grinding. So if you're free to play player, you don't have to spend money, but if you got time, you can grind it out and probably get the same amount of stuff that someone who spends will get, but they don't have time to farm any of these. So yeah, you can see that there's 2 event currencies right now, and you're able to exchange for different goodies with those 2 event currencies. And of course, we have the gacha summoning portal. So usually they have banners, and you can pull to get banner units, and you can see the summoning rate. It's much better than some of the other games. And interestingly, I did a 11x summon the other day. Just felt I was going to be lucky, and indeed I was very lucky. So I got Moriana, one of the banner units, from just a single 11x pull. So you can see here, I've got her right here. And she's been putting a lot of work for me as a PvE damage dealer. Yeah, So that kind of explains the content so far in the Japanese server. I'm not sure how much we can get for the global release, but I'm hoping we will catch up in a few months, and I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm gonna post my stream link because I'm gonna stream the launch, and my guild Discord link as well if you want to chat with people who are hoping to start the game in a guild. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you later.